Right, ladies and gents, as promised, it's unboxing the Tippmann Arms M4 Carbine Airsoft Rifle. This is something new from Tippmann, but they have been in the paintball field for longer than I've been alive. And they know their gear for paintball, so here's hoping they're as good with Airsoft. First off, maximum velocity 400 feet per second with .26 caliber. M4 Carbine, gas powered, realistic recoil, adjustable velocity, compatible with AR-15 and M4 accessories. Usual Tippmann warranty, 1 year. It says limited warranty, but as it's Tippmann, it probably covers pretty much anything and everything, bar you physically snapping it in half. Just unbox it. Right, decent looking box. Solid enough compartment on the inside. Manual, thick. 1, 2, 3, 4 languages, so luckily only a quarter of that you'll actually have to read. Well, manuals, yeah. Okay, next in the box. Tippmann magazine. This is their CO2 caplet magazine. Apparently there's about 80 to 100 round storage, mid-cap style, and a 12 gram CO2 cylinder that fits in the top. You push the button, it pops in, and it won't come out. To get it back out, push the button, drop it out. Next off, a lot of you airsofters won't be used to this, but welcome to the paintball world. Spare parts. In the paintball world, we get spare parts with our guns. So in here we have small modular rails, all the Allen keys you need, lubricant, spare nuts, lubricant for the internals. Apparently this is a tournament lock of some sorts to stop people whinging. Air nozzle, I'll get to that shortly. And you can't quite see it, but there's also some spare seals in here too. Spare bolt for something or other, which is probably something you'll need at some point. Pop that out of the way. Top corner is your tool for getting the gas block and everything else off. Handy enough, marked Tippmann, and it's pretty solid. Now, you probably noticed there's a big orange tip. That's because this gun comes from the US. However, typical Tippmann style, top corner, black flash hider, which means us over in the UK won't be running around with something that'll get us shot. Right, gun itself, that's why I really wish I had a spare pair of hands. Alright, here we go. That's what we're looking at. We have standard crane stock, solid, D-ring assembly, upper and lower receiver are metal, and they're pretty solid. Your fire selector is definitely positive response. Front rail system is nylon, but to be honest, looking at it, I don't see it breaking anytime soon. Flip this over. You'll notice we have sights, front and rear. These are Tippmann sights, which I'm presuming are the ones that come off the X7 paintball gun, which means they are built to take an impact of a paintball, 68 caliber, which anybody who's played paintball and airsoft will tell you paintball hurts more. Flip up sights, front and back. Overall, I'm really looking forward to this. Just as you saw with the magazine, it takes CO2. You will also know that this gun runs on HPA as well, or a CO2 cylinder. All that happens is, you open the gun up, it's already given you the parts for it, you remove this CO2 block in here, replace it with another block, and here you put a valve in, which is included, and you run a remote line straight off. Getting into the gun, it strips just like a standard AR-15 M4. Push your pin, pull it out. The pins do not come out fully. You'll notice that they stop. And then simply, I'm going to put you down for a second because this isn't a single-handed operation. Sorry about that. It splits like the real deal. Top and bottom split out. You've got your firing system there, kick hammer here. You will really notice that when you use one. And your trigger assembly and gas block here. It's worth noting that that little screw here is your rate of fire. That's your gas valve. And up in the top, it'll be hard to see, right about here, there's a little grub screw, which is your FPS adjustment. Now, unlike a lot of the other gas guns where people say, oh, you can change it on the field, you can change it on the field. You can't with this one, because it's inside the gun. It runs HPA, no regulator required on the cylinder. Just lock this back together again. Like I say, please excuse the one-handed video. Right. Your dust cover does work. To fire the weapon, all you do, charging handle, cock it. That's it. You'll spot that grub screw in the top corner. That's your hop unit. And then simply fire selector and pull the trigger. Naturally, it's going to sound a hell of a lot better when it's hooked up to some air or some CO2, but I won't cover that in this video. So there you have it. The Tippmann Arms M4 Airsoft Carbine. I will upload videos for changing it to HPA, a firing video, and I will be playing this Sunday. I'll be using it then, so hopefully some action footage as well.